Hey friends, it's Melanie with Adopt a Class, and today we're going to be talking about one of the 4 keys to the Adopt a Class program, field trips. It's also one of my most favoriteest parts of the program. Here at Adopt a Class, our mission is to expose children to a breadth of experiences they will have not had otherwise, and we believe field trips is a great way to make that happen. Unfortunately, when schools need to make budget cuts, field trips are one of the first things to go. And so adopters creating the opportunity for children to still have those experiences is extremely important. Over the next few minutes, we're going to be sharing tips on how to effectively plan your field trip, and at the same time, some resources to ensure that this year's field trip is by far the best experience many of these children have had. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to my colleague, Marie Russin-Kovac, also known as the Director of Programming, to tell you a little bit more on how to plan your field trip. Marie?
Thanks, Melanie. Now, when you start planning your field trip, the first thing you want to do is think about how you can have the most impact possible on your children. What we want you to do is take your children to an exciting, interesting, unique place. Usually, the best opportunities are to take the kids back to your place of business, to see what your career is like, what your job is like, and to expose them to other opportunities at your employer. In some cases, our teams can't always take their students back to their place of business. In those situations, we advocate for educational experiences for the field trips. That might be a visit to the Cincinnati Zoo or the Newport Aquarium. In other unique cases, we have situations where classrooms experience some behavioral issues or other concerns where they can't take an off-site field trip. In those situations, we advocate for an in-school field trip, where an organization like the Cincinnati Zoo or Great Parks of Hamilton County bring resources and unique activities into the classroom for the children to experience. Step 2 of planning your field trip is to begin the conversation with your teacher. Your teacher will be a great resource for how to plan your field trip when it comes to transportation, school-wide protocol, and when to schedule your field trip or dates to avoid scheduling. You want to make sure that you're not scheduling during school-wide testing or other school-wide assemblies. For the transportation aspect, what will normally be the procedure will be that your teacher will work with you and the resource coordinator at the school to book the transportation, and then once they book the transportation, they will send the invoice to you. Finally, when you're thinking about funding for your field trip, it's important for you to know that we've been fortunate enough to receive a grant from the Data Foundation to help our teams cover the costs of their field trips. We do give priority to our community groups, but all of our teams are eligible for the grant. To find application materials and other details about the grant, please visit our website, the address below, and there you will also find information on planning a field trip, much of what you've seen in this video, but additional information in terms of contact information and great ideas and discounted tickets for your field trip. Thanks for spending the last couple of minutes with me. Now back to Melanie.
Thanks, Marie. Field trips are definitely one of the most impactful experiences that many of these children will have, and also maybe for you as well. So as you're planning this year's field trip, if you need a little bit of help, feel free to give us a call here at Adopt a Class. We're more than happy to assist. And as a quick tip, many field trips take place in the spring for 2 reasons. 1, because the weather is a little bit more friendlier, and 2, it's a great way to end out the year with a bang. So again, if you need any help, feel free to give us a call here at Adopt a Class. Any one of us are happy to help. And if you already have your date, please invite us. We would love to come down and join you. Until next time, I'm Melanie Irvin with Adopt a Class. See you soon.